So, we've been waiting for it and it's finally here. Honestly, I haven't been this excited for an Apple event in a while, so WWDC 2024 was refreshing. What's up guys, this is AK and let's talk about iOS 18. Shout out to Craig Federici for being, well, him. Here are my top 5 favorite features, starting with number 5, the customization options. Android users, you can mute this part or skip it, completely up to you. So, you can now finally place an app anywhere on the home screen. It's funny how Apple makes it sound like a revolutionary feature when Android has literally had it for ages. Remember when people used to create blank icons as a workaround? That was pretty tedious, but you don't have to do that anymore. And it's not just the home screen, you can customize even the control center now. So instead of just being limited to Apple's toggles, even third-party apps can create their own toggles now. You can even resize the control center widgets or have multiple pages. Also, you can now replace your lock screen shortcuts with something more useful like notes. On number 4, we have the revamped dark mode, which doubles as a custom theme. So, until now, all our home screens have looked essentially the same. And that's what Apple's intention has been, to make certain design choices and stick with them. But over the years, Apple has been giving that control to users, and this year is a big step forward. Now, you can set custom colors for your app icons. The apps automatically set a color based on your wallpaper, which I think is pretty neat, but if you want something that contrasts your wallpaper, that works too. It does affect the widgets too, so I don't know how that's going to play out, but the bottom line is you no longer have to individually create app icons for all of your apps. This can be a much easier alternative. On number 3, we have Apple's answer to services like LastPass, the new Passwords app. So, come September, you can bid goodbye to your password manager subscription because Apple is releasing an app that will store all your passwords for absolutely free. I'll admit, I don't have a LastPass or 1Password subscription because I'd rather use a bit of extra brain power rather than pay a monthly fee. But the new Password app changes things. I can get more creative with my passwords and I don't have to be afraid of forgetting them because I can always fall back on the app. But it'll be infinitely more useful for people who hate remembering passwords or just don't have the mental space to do so. On number 2, we have the new and improved Siri. So, it's official, ChatGPT is coming to Siri, which means Siri is going to get a lot smarter and a lot more reliable. I feel Siri has been pretty disappointing for me in the past year or two. Even for the simplest things, it would revert back to searching the internet. So with ChatGPT now integrated into Siri, the least you can expect is for Siri to be smarter. Also, do take note that Siri is going to run on GPT 4.0, which means you're getting the best version of ChatGPT for absolutely free. You can now also type to Siri if you're in a situation where talking is awkward, like in a lift or a crowded bus. So just double tap on the bottom of the screen and there you go. Also, what separates Siri from all other chatbots is how personal it can get. So it can scan your messages, your calendar, your maps, and give answers to both complex and vague queries. Take a look at this demo.
Siri, when is Mom's flight landing?
And Siri already knows who Mom is and will cross-reference flight details from an email to give you an up-to-date arrival time.
What's our dinner plan?
And Siri knows you mean you and your mom and will find that information in a text she sent you.
And so the AI arms race has a new player. One thing I'd like to test is, can Siri see objects through the camera? Can I point my camera at a plant and ask about it? Or perhaps translate something live? We'll see in September. Finally, on number 1, we have Apple Intelligence as a whole. This is a very broad umbrella and it packs many different features. The first one is a handy text editing tool. So you can now refine, rephrase or proofread your text on device in any app that allows you to type. So basically it's like Google's writing tool but system-wide. Then we have Genmojis, AI generated emojis. Why, you may ask? It's for situations when you're looking for a specific reaction but the perfect emoji doesn't exist. So now you can generate it with AI. There have also been updates to the Photos app where you can now remove people with AI. Yep, we've been waiting for this. There's also this image generation tool that produces squarish images. I don't yet see how that will be useful to me, but it's definitely nice to have. And that sums it up. These are my top 5 favorite features from iOS 18. Let me know what your favorite feature is in the comments below. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure to check out my other videos. Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.